Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a dupe video on the KVD Beauty Good Apple Foundation. I think I may have found something that we can dupe this with. I actually saw this on ROCIO.ROSES TikTok page. She did a TikTok video on this and I was like, girl, thank you very much for sharing. Let me go ahead and put this to the test. TikTok just has us all covered. So I ran to my local CVS to pick up this Milani cream to powder foundation, and I'm already wearing both of these. Can you guys even tell? So we're gonna be putting this to the test today against the very well-loved and sold out KVD Beauty foundation. I quickly want to introduce myself for those of you guys who are new to my channel. Hi, welcome. My name is Jessica, aka the Mexican Beauty. I make videos of all things beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. I would love for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. While you're at it, hit that notification bell because I will make sure you never miss a video. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, the Mexican Beauty, because whenever I'm not here on YouTube, I'm there 24/7. So without further ado, let's go ahead and put these babies to the test because I mean, look at this. Okay, so I have already applied my moisturizer, which I used my Summer Fridays Cloud Dew Gel Cream. And for primer, I did go ahead and use the One Size Secure the Blur primer, and I only used it in the areas where I have my enlarged pores. Everywhere else, I just left alone because I felt like my skin was great. We're gonna be putting these babies to the test. On this side, I'm gonna be doing my KVD Good Apple Foundation. And on this side, I'm going to be using the dupe, which is the Milani Cream to Powder Foundation. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start off quickly with the one that we have just recently talked about. I have a full-blown review I will have linked up here and down below so you guys can check it out. This is the KVD Good Apple Foundation. This one is in medium 33. It's starting to become a little bit lighter for my complexion just because I am getting a little bit more exposure to sun, so I am picking up a little bit of color. This one does retail for $38. You can find this on Ulta, Sephora, and also on KVD Beauty's website. Now this has been sold out pretty much everywhere. There's very few shades that do remain online. You can try your stores. I have been using this quite a lot. And originally I just purchased it by itself and used my own brush that I have here, but I actually decided to pick up the KVD Good Apple brush, and it's not a KVD Good Apple, but the foundation brush number 10, and I really have been loving this to apply these cream foundations. So I'm just gonna be taking some product. This one is very just creamy right off the bat. You guys can see how pigmented it is. Definitely a nice full coverage consistency, which is why it became so popular so fast. I feel like this brush really allows it to have that pigmentation. I would recommend, if you have been loving this KVD Good Apple Foundation a lot and this has become your holy grail, definitely use the brush with it or invest in the brush, especially now that the Sephora sale is coming up. I think it's perfect to buy it in case you didn't feel comfortable purchasing this when it was like $30-something. You may want to do it with your discount. So that's that. And I do want to go ahead and talk about this. So this is the Milani Cream to Powder Foundation. This isn't new, but it has been completely raved about on TikTok by ROCIO.ROSES, and that's where I learned about this. And so I was like, I need to check this out. I did pick this one up in the shade Sand. This shade actually fits me right now perfectly to the T. This one's a little bit lighter, so you guys will see the color different. And I mean, never two different foundations are gonna have the same exact colors just because they're not the same formulas. This one does retail for $10.99 on Ulta's website. This is supposed to be a cream that magically forms into a buildable full coverage light diffusing powder foundation. It's soft matte, which is similar to this one by KVD. And it does contain the lily and bamboo extract to control oil and shine, and antioxidants, vitamin A, and E plus green tea. So this does tell you right off the bat that it is a buildable to full coverage. I'm gonna be taking this brush. You guys will see the color difference. So you guys can see, this is the Milani right here. This is the KVD. When you first apply it, the first big difference for me, besides the color obviously, was the fact that it isn't as pigmented right off the bat as the KVD Good Apple. It is more so buildable. So you guys will see me just kind of start to build this up. But it does give you such a beautiful finish. I feel like it's more customizable. So you don't have to worry if in case you're heavy-handed, like I tend to be very heavy-handed, you don't have to worry about taking too much product right off the bat. And you guys can see how beautiful it covers. This color in sand is like my color. So I'm gonna blend this out. I know there's a color difference, guys. I was trying to actually get a color similar to this, but like I mentioned, they've been sold out everywhere, so it's just been a little bit harder. But as soon as I can find another shade, I think I'm gonna pick up shade 42, because I think that will be a closer match. I was reading the descriptions and it just seemed like it would be a closer match to my complexion currently, and a little bit more like this color, because I feel like this color is definitely more suited. Honestly, for some reason, I do feel like the one by Milani blends a little bit easier than the one by KVD Beauty. I feel like the one by KVD Beauty, you really have to go in and kind of disperse out the product, which is why I recommend getting this brush. Because the fact that it's angled like this really allows you to kind of get into every little crevice, because I do feel like with this one, you do have to blend it out as much as you can. I also feel like this one by Milani does set a little bit faster than the one by KVD Beauty. And I also feel like the one that by Milani melts into the skin. This one is sitting on the skin right now. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the Milani. Like, I was really impressed. I actually did a TikTok video using this Milani cream to powder foundation. It is up right now on my TikTok, The Mexican Beauty, in case you want a more faster version of this. And I was like, wow, this looks stunning. And also, I really like how it wore. I wore it for the rest of the day after I filmed that TikTok, and I was very impressed. It felt very high quality and luxury. And I'm like, honestly, we have really been sleeping on this Milani cream foundation, because I mean, I honestly think it looks stunning. It looks so skin-like. It really gives the skin such a beautiful, healthy finish. I just feel like the KVD Beauty, maybe it's now that I'm comparing it against another foundation that's similar that I'm like, wait, this cheaper alternative may actually be better. Like, I still like the Good Apple, but you guys can see. And like I mentioned, the coverage for here, like with that one swipe, it didn't look like anything. Like at first I was like, is this a dupe? But once you go ahead and disperse out the product, it actually really does give you really pretty results. I feel like this coverage on this side with the Milani just looks so healthy. It really became one with the skin, and even though it does claim to dry like a powder, it's not sitting on top of the skin. And this color in sand is like the one. I was worried that there wasn't gonna be enough shade, just because you guys know drugstore tends to run a little low on the shade. But the fact that they have 22 shades for a Milani product at the drugstore, I think that's not bad for drugstore. Now the one by KVD, I think they have 40 something or 38 shades. I wanna say it's between 30 or 40, so they definitely do have more shades. And I have seen more people be able to find their perfect matches, which is great. So that's definitely the positive of the KVD Beauty Good Apple, is that you definitely do get your good shades. Honestly, right now, the only difference that I saw besides the color is the fact that this one does look super pigmented right off the bat. This one is a little bit more buildable. You look at it and you're like, maybe it won't be a dupe. But honestly, I feel like it ends up looking nicer. Like, can you guys see that? I will show you guys in natural lighting clips so you guys can see how this looks super up close and personal, but I just feel like I can tell the difference as to which one looks healthier. I feel like the dupe does than the one by KVD. Okay, so now the next thing that I want to put into consideration is how much we have in here. So the Milani has 0.28 ounces and the Good Apple KVD has 0.35 ounces. So this does contain more product than the Milani one, but it's not by too much. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back, give you guys my first impressions. We are going to be doing a wear test on both of these to see which one wears better, and then we can go ahead and start our day and see if this Milani Cream 2 Powder Foundation is worth your cash or not. So keep watching. Okay guys, so I am back right now. It is 9:50 a.m. and I am excited to talk about the Milani versus the Kat Von D Cream Foundation. I will have in my description box all the products that I've used on this face. So you guys can see this is the side with the Milani Cream to Powder Foundation. This is the side with the KVD Beauty Good Apple Foundation. So what are we thinking? Honestly guys, I feel like this side by Milani, the dupe side, looks more smooth, more blurred out. I don't know, there's something more beautiful and effortless about this side right here. This side, some of the product just kind of looks like it's laying on top of the foundation. I will say the one thing that I did struggle with on the KVD Beauty side was the fact that I felt the blush was separating a little bit. I wasn't the biggest fan of that. But besides that, everything else did go on without any issues. But I do still feel like everything just kind of melted in together and looked like one with the skin. I will do an up close in natural lighting video so you guys can kind of see both of these really close. I don't know, I just feel like if you are somebody that does like more natural, just first impressions, I think you will like this because you have full control over how much you are applying. The KVD is also very amazing because it's so pigmented, and I think that's what sold a lot of people on this product. But what's really gonna take this application of both of these products to the next level is my wear test. Like I mentioned, right now it is 9:54 a.m. So I'm gonna go ahead and carry on with the rest of my day. We'll see you guys for a natural lighting clip, and then at the end of the day with my final thoughts to let you guys know if I think this is a really good dupe for the KVD sold out Good Apple foundation. So keep watching. Okay guys, so I am back right now. It is 5:30 p.m. and I'm ready to end my day just because I am going to be working out and just editing for the rest of the evening. So I wanted to end the day and share with you guys my thoughts on the Milani Cream to Powder Foundation versus the KVD Good Apple Foundation. So here we have both of them. I honestly think my face looks absolutely stunning still. Like, it looks really, really, really good. So this is the side with the KVD Good Apple Foundation. You guys can see that we do have some separation right here, just some areas where it doesn't look as perfected. And then here is the Milani, and I have to say the Milani is just giving me life. Like over here, the KVD Beauty separated as well. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you guys see what I see, but I definitely think the Milani Cream to Powder Foundation is a dupe for the KVD Beauty Good Apple. This stuff is so beautiful, and it is only $10.99, pretty much $11. This is what, like $37, $38, and it's also sold out, so you can barely find it anywhere. So if you happen to be near your local CVS or your Ulta, definitely grab this. They may even have this at Walmart as well, but I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. Like, I'm really loving it. I also really love the fact that this color is pretty much very, very comparable to my neck. It's a little bit more spot on than the one by KVD. So I would say that the Milani is a dupe for the KVD Good Apple. You guys can see, I even think honestly it looks quite better in my opinion. Like, I just feel like this side of my face looks so perfected. It doesn't feel sticky either. I just honestly do think that this looks better. I think it's because it's more of a buildable product and it doesn't pack on extremely quickly the way that the KVD Good Apple one does. So that's kind of where I'm at. So thank you to ROCIO.ROSES because she just really nailed it on TikTok. I definitely do feel like this is going to be the game changer, the dupe that we have all been waiting for the KVD Good Apple. So definitely go check this out. Literally run to your local Ulta or CVS because this stuff is great. I will have my shade down below, shade references, all that good stuff, so you guys can go ahead and check out this foundation if you haven't done so already. If you do have this foundation in your collection, whip it out, compare it to your KVD Good Apple, because I'm telling you, there's not a huge difference, and I think this looks better. So yeah, those are pretty much all my thoughts. I hope that this video was very helpful for you guys in case you guys were looking for a dupe for the KVD Good Apple Foundation because it's sold out and it's also kind of expensive. This can hopefully be the solution to your problems. So that being said, don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy watching it, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.